G'day team, Pete checking in with another unboxing. So this one is the YOUKAMOO 4-pin XLR balance cable with the two 3.5mm termination. So pretty standard cardboard box here. Righto, let's have a look. So it's just got a bit of tape on there to seal it. Sweet. Ooh. Pretty thick cardboard. So we can see it's got some bubble wrap. Okay, cool. So it comes in this plastic hard case. That's pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting that. It's not super quality, but it's better than nothing, that's for sure. So you can see it's transparent, clear. Looks pretty good. Now how's it open? Okay, sweet. So you just got that front tab there, and then it just hinges at the back. There's your back hinge. Yeah, righto. So you can see it's coming there pretty nice. Your 3.5mm headphone ends that come wrapped up. That's cool. Shit, it's even got a cable holder. Righto. And then the XLR's wrapped up as well. We got some troll pellets. Yeah, nice. And it's got this soft, it's almost like a velvety microfiber pouch for your storage. The stitching all looks pretty good. That's actually pretty decent thickness too. You can see your paracord there. Close it off. That's sweet. Okay, so I'll just take off these protective ends. Yeah, right. Then we've got this cable management there. It's got a brass press stud. You can see all that. It actually feels like real leather. Shit, that's amazing. These were not expensive. This is an Amazon special. Wow. I think that is real leather. Yep, it smells like leather too. That's definitely leather. That's pretty sweet. That's saddle stitching, I think. Looks like brass press studs, some stars on it. That's really cool. Oh, I rate that. Okay, so now for the actual cable. So you can see that's your standard 4-pinner. It's plastic. Got your locator at the top there. So this isn't one of those higher-end Neuralink or whatever WBC or all those dudes use. I'm not too sure whether this is bloody copper, silver, all those wank strands. I don't really get it. I can't hear the difference. You can see in there it's got all of your pins numbered. So it's like that woven cable. It's not super thick, but looks pretty cool. I think this is maybe 2 meters or pretty close. I definitely like the longer cables, just give you a bit more flexibility. And you come up to a splitter. It's got an Allen key in there, maybe to adjust it or to open it up. On both sides, I'm not the biggest fan of fake carbon, but I couldn't really see any others that were reasonable price. I have got the Trippo in Grand Via, or whatever they're called on order. You can see that machining there on the circle. See those concentric circles on there? That's pretty sweet. And then it's like a polished machining on the outer edge. those holes in there look, yeah, okay for the price. It's a bit rough. You can see a bit of the swarf or just a rough drill hole there. You can see a bit of those burrs in there, so that might fuck the cable going forwards with a bit of rub, but who cares? Okay, so then it splits off to your 2 3.5s. So I bought this because the Hifiman one has definitely got a memory, and it's been pissing me off. So I'll try one of these. This one here looks like it's doesn't have a memory, and it pretty much just falls. I think it's got a slight coil to it, but that looks alright. Okay, so you got your lefts. Left marked on one. 3.5 pins look pretty standard, pretty cool. Gold plated. Then you've got that cable shroud there, clear flexi coming out. It's like an anodized silver, like a matte finish. And you're right, these are about pretty much the same. They're not too big. The termination ends there. Righto, well that's pretty sweet. So let's give it a go. I just picked up this Hifiman EF500 to run these Hifiman, and I've never had one of these. I've run it before on the Basso, which is okay, but this is like completely different headphones. I definitely recommend one. Like the Basso is okay. It's alright for in-ear monitors. They're the Lyre S12 2024. They're not amazing. I've got the Sennheiser IE600s. They definitely wallop it. And if you are looking at buying a Basso or anything like that, I'd seriously recommend to look at other products. I had nothing but issues with that. And I recommend you do not purchase anything from minidisc.com.au. Those guys do not warrant anything. They were grubs in my opinion. And they don't own any of the warranty. I'd suggest to look at the 1-star reviews for those guys, because I reckon they're just volume sellers. They're cut price and they just do heaps of sales. But roll the dice. If you got warranty issue, good luck. So that's my feedback, personal opinion. Might not apply to everyone, but that's my experience. And they just flat out lied. I've got them in emails. So there's your 4-pinner. And that's it compared to the Hifiman. So they look pretty similar to me. Cool. Nice. So that fits in there pretty sweet. Same jazz. Okay, so that's good. Righto, and the second one that I bought was an adapter XLR to the 4.4 Penacon. I reckon that's really stupid they released this without having the 4.4 balance. So I got this adapter, just easy to run IEMs and smaller stuff if you got it. So same jazz, just same kind of box. Bubble wrap again, cool. And you got a Ziploc, that almost looks like an anti-static bag. It's got that cool kind of chrome smoky finish. Ooh, danger. Danger, watch out for that, guys. So be very careful with the Ziploc bags, they can get you. Lol. So I've always found these dudes have pretty good quality cables. It's got some Velcro for your cable management. I don't really like this stuff. Would have been cool if I had one of those, but it's probably a bit overkill for these. Righto, so that's the same end. As I've also got their one there for 3.5 right angle to 4.4 there. So they're exactly the same. So I definitely recommend. They're pretty good quality cables, especially for the price. I'd say they're sweet. I think once you start pushing into those bloody $500 cables, whatnot, it's all in your head. But I don't know. This is Geekeria. They're also pretty good. I couldn't find one. Or actually, I could find one of theirs, XLR to the 4.4, but I prefer this nylon compared to that braided stuff. It's a bit more discreet, a bit better look in my opinion. So yeah, they're bloody identical. So jam that one in. Sweet. And then this is a Linsoul, whatever cable. This is bloody brilliant for the price. I highly recommend that. I think that's newly released, and I'd say buy that all day. That's a blind buy. Super good quality. The Penacon there's good. It comes with the 3.5. Nice thread, and then you can pull it out if you want to mucking around with that stuff. I just prefer an adapter personally, because you don't have to muck around with these threads and finky little shit. DUNU, I think it's Linsoul, DUNU, whatever. I'll put the description in there. So yeah, there you go. Bang. So that's a win, team. I definitely recommend those. Next one I get in is going to be the Tripper Win Granvia. They're one of my favourite cables, so I'll be able to do a side-by-side on those. Definitely recommend this EF500. That thing absolutely rocks. I have it connected with just a LAN Cat5 cable and Tidal streaming directly to it, so I can't tell you about the other inputs, along with all your expert reviewers. This low gain, non-oversampling, so NOS, that's the one I recommend. The other one sounds a bit shit. It just sounds completely different, more digitally, I don't know. This one here sounds more warm and smooth, so I'd say if you're wondering about this EF500, I'd say definitely, I'd highly recommend that for $700. Like, that is a steal. I've also got another one which I got FOMO. It's a Burson, so I'll be able to do a side by side on those. So yeah, I rate it, team. That's pretty good experience with all those things there, and I hope you have a ripper day. See you, team.